السلام عليكم سوبر زيرو، كيف الحال؟ وعليكم السلام. Great. Hi Shakib. Hi Mordecai. How's it going? It's been a while, by the way. So, we will solve puzzles. So, what's the best move here, guys? Okay, it's a black to move. If I take here, take with the bishop. I put the pawn, take here, take here. Put the pawn, take with the pawn, take with the king. Then I take here, go here, go here. No. I'm so confused. What if sack, take them, push, take them, dig. It's truly been a while. Yes, Mordecai. And I remember you. That's why I said it's been a while. شباب التيك توك سوف نحل ألغاز. We will solve some puzzles. Option number 1, I am thinking about taking the pawn here with the knight. Take the knight with the pawn, take with the king. Then I push the pawn. He loses his bishop. Then I push. He goes here. I push. Take. I go here and I push. Sacrificing the knight is my option, so I think I'm going for it. No, that's not a move. Sacrificing the knight is not a move. Taking here, take with the bishop. The bishop will be protecting this. I push the pawn maybe. And he take. No, that's not a move. I'm so sure that this is absolutely not a move. Knight. Then go here. I don't know. So, I literally don't know. Pushing the pawn is a stupid move. Pushing the pawn, take with the pawn, go here, then take here. Maybe I push and he take and I take. Maybe I push the pawn. No, pushing the pawn is not a move. I don't know. For me, it's a move. But the engine is refusing it. Take. Knight. He goes here protected by this. I don't know. King to h4 maybe, said Super Zoro. That's the move, actually. Okay. But isn't he faster than me? Like, I take. No. I sack and he take. Then what? I don't know. Put the pawn, take here. Put the pawn, take here. Take. I go here. He retreat and I push. If take. He's faster than me. I really don't know what's the best move here. King to g6. You mean king to g3? That's 3. That's g6. Sorry, that's g6. King to g3. Okay. Why he didn't take this pawn? Sack. I think. That's it. Let's move to the next one. It's a black to move. Check. He goes here, I take here. And he take with the king, then I push the pawn. That's it. Then I push the pawn. King, no. Check, he goes here, and I go here. I thought this is the best move, you know. The king won't infiltrate. Maybe I go here. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, now what? I force him on the exchange. No, that's not the move. Sacrificing the pawn is not the best move, of course. This is ridiculous. I don't know what's the best move. Go here. Take with the check, take here and I bring a queen. No, that's not a move. Rook, challenge the rook? No, that's not a move. I will stop guessing now. Maybe I go here, take, and go here. No, that's not the move. What's the best move here? Rook to d8, pearl is sane. I tried it. Both. Didn't work. Rook. Rook to d8, we tried that. It didn't work. No, that's not a move. I mean, why this is not a move? Because he won't take, and you will take, and you will promote, and you take with his rook. That's weird. What's the best move here? What can be the best move here? That's not a move. Rook here is not the move. Rook protect the pawn maybe? No, that's not the move. كريم يقول روك على e2. I tried it. جربتها يا كريم والله. Rook to e7. Okay. Then I attack. And you take. Good job. عاش. أبو النور يقول عدنا والعود أحمد يا أبو النور. Can you play chess? والله يا منير نحل ألغاز. يعني منذ قليل كنا عاملين بطولة. قلنا يعني ننتفع بالألغاز. New puzzle, let's go. Black to move. اللاعب الأسود. Take the pawn. Okay. Push, he take here. King. I can push. This is protected, so maybe pushing the pawn. If you push, no, that's not the move. What's the best move here? ما تعرفش تلعب. مباحي. Bishop d3. Bishop d3. Bishop d3. Bishop d3 is not the move. Rook to e7. It's a black to move. d5. If d5, you will take the pawn. King to d5. Yeah, I mean that's a move, but the engine is refusing the move. That's not a move. أبو النور يقول f7 f6. لا يا أبو النور. ليس f6. Angel is saying rook to e7. My friend, it's black to move. Sacrifice the pawn. I mean, why? Sacrificing the pawn, like pushing this pawn and let him take this? Pawn to d3. Pawn to d3. Sack the c pawn. Pushing the pawn or pushing this pawn? What do you mean sacrifice the pawn? King على e2. That's it. Let's go back. Let's go back. So, taking the pawn is the move, and the best move here is king to e2. Why is that? Rook cannot take. So, we push the pawn, that's it. Next puzzle, let's go. What's the best move here? Check, he cannot take, he cannot take. King doesn't have this. King doesn't have this, of course, but king does have this. King doesn't have this. And king doesn't have this. So check. Check. Take. Take. And take. Attacking the rook. Then check. أسامة يقول king على c3. No, king c3 is not a move. King c3 is not the move. Attacking the rook maybe with the knight? Yeah, that's it. Then we take, and that's it. Okay. Next puzzle, and it's white to move. اللاعب الأبيض. I go here, he cannot take. Okay. Push. No, pushing the pawn is not a move. I can't take a pawn. Pushing the pawn is not a move. The engine refused the move, so taking the pawn maybe? As simple as that. Okay. Okay. Next. White to move. اللاعب الأبيض. Check. Check, take, and I bring a queen, and he brings his queen. Check, take a queen, and takes with his queen. Check. And he goes here. I'm not so sure about this. Check. He goes here. Take, take. سعد يقول take with the queen, take. خذ البيدق بالqueen. No, that's not a move. Rook to e4. Like rook to e4. No, rook to e4 is not a move. Rook to e4 is not a move. Sacrifice the bishop. I understand the idea, you know. Take with the queen, go for check, take with the rook and bring another queen. That's not a move. Bishop على d3. روك على e5 يقول ابو النور. عاش ابو النور. انتيك. Good job everyone. عاش وسما. عاش صح وسما. صح وسما. Okay, new puzzle. Push on the pawn and you take. That's option number 1. I go here and nothing. I go here. Push. Let's read the board. What do we have here? It's white to move. اللاعب الأبيض. يوسف جليل التحقت كيف الحال؟ Okay. What do we have here? I go here and check. Then take. That's losing my rook. Rook to g5. That's the best move, okay. Then push the pawn or what? Pushing the pawn is not a move. Rook to take with a check. Why I can't? باش مهندس كيف الحال؟ روك جي 5 صح؟ فعلا مسمى. Okay, now what's the best move? Rook g5, attack the pawn. Attacking the pawn is not the move. Taking the pawn is not the move. King على f7. I mean, king to f7 isn't it a mate? That's it. Ash Heman. King to f7 is literally, you know, threaten mate on one, or maybe it is mate on one. Okay, it's white to move. It's white to move. So I can block. I can also bring my king here. What's the best move here? سوق البيدق. لا طلعت تهديد بمات في واحد ابو النور. كينج على f7. New puzzle, let's go. What do we have here? عبد الرحمن كيف الحال؟ King f7 stoppable mate. صح عبد الرحمن. Okay. Someone is suggesting rook to e1. So blocking with rook. Rook to e1 is not the move, so that's the move. That's not mate because of the bishop. I take with the rook and I push the pawn. That's option number 1. Or maybe I push the pawn. If take, I push the pawn. If take with the rook, I'll take. No, I push the pawn. If take, By the way, my rook is under attack. I didn't notice that my rook is under attack. E7 can be a move. Probably if he takes here, I'll take with a check, take here, take here. But look at his queen and look at these 3 pawns. I don't know. المهندس يقول king على f6. queen على f6. queen to f6. If take, check. I mean, yeah, that can be a move. كيف الحال منى؟ مقترحاتك. Is it not bishop f8 with the queen is mate? I'm so confused. Queen to h8. Queen to h8? Check. And he take. This is losing the queen, guys. Bishop to f8. No, bishop to f8 is not a move. Queen r6, queen d5. Okay, that's the move. عاش يا مهندس. Okay, now what? Check. Take with a check. And that's it. That's it. Let's review it once again. So, it's moving the... Okay. Silent move, check, and take. New puzzle, let's go. لا يا أسامة لم تكن تكسير. Queen على f6 صح أبو نور. Now what? It's a black to move. It's a black to move. We have this check. But he goes here. But this is protected. Then we push the pawn maybe. And that's a mate. So check. What if he goes here? Check. And it doesn't have this. And it doesn't have this. So check. And check. And check. Mate. No, I will take the pawn. Check. Take. Check, take. Cause he can't check with the queen block with the rook. Alright, Jijin. Alright. I said it. صح يا سعد صح. أنا آسف. Now what? If check, you take the pawn. That's option number 1. But maybe there is a continuation. I don't know. Check and he takes here. I don't know. Maybe. أحمد الحيجة كيف الحال؟ King على f7 is the best move. عاش أبو النور. Now check and take this, I believe. And take with a check. Oh, it's a check. Maybe it's a check with the pawn. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Check and that's literally winning a pawn. No, it's a check and losing a pawn. Check and losing a pawn. Taken with the bishop, I believe. Okay, alright. Okay. Yeah. I should calculate. You know. Okay. New puzzle, let's go. لغز جديد. يلا شباب. It's a black to move. It's a black to move. Yeah. I'm so confused. I can't find the move. I can't find the move. كل بالفيل صح ابو النور. كينج على دي 7. King على دي 7. Sorry. King على دي 7 and attacking this. No, I don't have that. King to d7. I don't have this because I, you know, it's a black to move. بيشوب على جي 4. يوسف جلالي يقول كوين على جي 4 على اتش 4. So كوين على اتش 4 او بيشوب على جي 4. بيشوب على جي 4. اللاعب للاسود يا مهندس. Okay, let's go for queen to h4. Okay, that's a good, that's the correct move. King. What's the best move here? This or this? I go here and that's another check and I go here. No, that's not the move. That's the move. I will need to yeah. So it's queen to h4. King goes here and we go here. Ash. Next puzzle, let's go. What's the best move here? So what do we have here? Queen h3, then queen to g2. That's a new puzzle, guys. حبيبي يا فزي حبيبي. اهربوا. لماذا يا منى؟ حسين السين c3. احمد الحيجة يقول c3. c3 take here and you push. Okay. المهندس يقول c3. No, c3 is not the move. c3 is not the move. سعد يقول king. أين يتحرك؟ Move the queen. There is no queen in this puzzle, my friend. خالد يقول king على f2. king على f2. اللاعب للأسود يا خالد. king f2 هذه king f2. اللاعب للأسود. c3 b takes at c3 b2 etc etc. So the start is c3 and that's not the move. كنت أحسبك أبيض. لا يا خالد. bishop g4. Now that's a new idea. But bishop to g4 is just losing the bishop. Take. Why would I lose the bishop, Tiago? Bishop على f5. عاش أبو النور. Now what? Bishop f5. عاش أسامة. عاش صح. نيار is saying f5. King. Alright. Bishop f5. Okay. Alright. The puzzle is not over yet. لم ينتهي اللغز بعد. King to b2. I am thinking of king to g2, but that's b2 by the way. That's g2. Fabian, you mean this, right? King على g3. King على g3. King على g3. لا أبو النور. King على g3 is not a move. Bishop على c8 سعد يقول. So king على g3 is not a move. Look at this. Bishop to c8. That's c8. Bishop cannot go there. You mean b8? I don't know. خالد يقول كش. كش بماذا يا خالد؟ Bishop to e4. Bishop to e4 and he take, then you take, and you will have connected pawns, but he will have a passed pawn. So bishop, if take you push. That's one of it. Oh, you mean c8. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's try this. No, that's not a move. Bishop c2, probably. والله يا بنور أحدهم اقترح التضحية بالفيل هنا. Bishop to c2 also can be a move, but that's lose on this pawn. King to g3 is a very reasonable move, but you know, he'll have this check and stuff. But he will take this pawn. No, if you go here, check, after you take this, he will take with his rook. So I understand why king to g3 is not a move. I'll end c3. No, that's not a move. c3 is not a move. c3 is not a move. And no, cozy. King to g3 is not a move. Bishop على c8. لا يا سعد، لم تكن النقلة الصح. Okay, I will try bishop to e4. No, that's not a move. So, this is not a move. That's not a move. That's not a move. That's not a move. King. That's it. Okay, so what was the best move here? That was the move. And to protect this pawn, you go with your king here, and he cannot have this move because you have a bishop guard on it. So that's it. لغز جديد, let's go. Next puzzle. Take with the rook. Then take with a check. So take, and check. Or take with the bishop. I'ma take. Now what? Taking with the bishop, threaten, discover, and check. Or take with a check and... I don't know. Take with a check, then take the bishop, I believe. So, check. Take the bishop. It wasn't that complicated. What? Okay. لغز جديد, let's go. That wasn't that complicated. The last puzzle was just normal, I think. What do we have here? So it's white to move. The rook here is pinned. This pawn is pinned. Putting pressure on the pinned rook is a move. And the queen doesn't have this check. So I'm going for this. No, that's not a move. Despite that, look at this rook. It's pinned. This rook is pinned. And the rook here is protected. And queen doesn't have a check or something. Oh, wait. If I go here, he will take with a checkmate. The rook is pinned, but it's still playing the role of supporting the queen right here. So what's the best move here? Maybe take, check. Sorry. Check, take, check. King goes here. Take. I don't trust this move. Rook takes at g6. Rook takes at g6. You mean rook takes at g7? It's white to move, by the way. It's white to move. اللاعب الأبيض شباب. منى تقول queen على g6. Take, check. King goes here. Take here or something. I'm not so sure. The position is so risky. Fabian is saying queen to e7 maybe. Adam is saying rook to c2, rook to c2, rook to c2. Rook to c2 and we will have this checkmate. Yeah, Adam. Yeah, that's a checkmate. Rook to c2 يقول سعد. يا سعد. Rook to c2 and we will have this checkmate. The rook is pinned, yes, but the pinned rook can support the queen right here. This chef's kiss here is possible even with the pinned rook, so no. وزير يضرب رخ. قالها أبو النور. قالها بالأحرف العربية لم يستعمل الحروف الشطرنجية. That's not a move. And usually when Nadine speaks, that's it. Rook to e7. It can't be. Yeah, that's yeah, that's the move. So I believe that's possible now. What's the best move here? The puzzle is not over yet. Let's keep going. All right. The puzzle is not over yet. Let's keep going. Sacrifice the queen. لا لما النقلة هي ببساطة rook to e7. That's weird. I really don't understand the move of rook to e7. Like, look at how weird this. Look at this. That's so weird. لم ينتهي اللغز bad. It's not over yet. Let's keep going. Take the check. Take the queen or something. No. Rook to g1. You are right. Rook to e6. ما هو التصنيف على هذه الألغاز الصعبة؟ Tower in e6. Rook to g1. أبو النور يقول روك على e6. منى is saying queen على f6. مجد يقول ألعب الجندي على h4. Rook to g1 for sure. Rook to g1. Okay, so put some pressure here on this rook. And we lose a rook, but that's a check. Take it with a rook maybe. And we lose our queen. Oh, it's a free queen. It's a free queen, I'm sorry. Okay, let's take a look at this once again. So, we were trying to find the move, and the move was this move. Nadine found it. I swear to God, I don't understand this move. Then put on pressure on this pinned rook, and the queen takes. Why the queen takes? Why the queen takes? Why the queen takes? What are we threatened? If he doesn't take, probably there is... Okay. And you take the queen, that's it. New puzzle, لغز جديد, let's go. What do we have here? First of all, it's a black to move, اللاعب الأسود. Let's think. Okay. That's not an option. That's an empty check. He goes here and check and nothing, literally nothing. I don't even understand how black is winning here. This position is so funny. Queen to e1. Panigrizio is sane. Pedro is saying queen to h1. So, you guys, that's your option, I believe. There is a fork with the knight at the end. Alright, so check. No, that's not the move. Take the rook, maybe. You guys, you know this is a new puzzle, right? There is a latency in this stream, probably. Probably there is a latency in the stream, yes. Tower to e8. Tower, T. What's the T standing for? Knight h3, then queen h2. Okay. No, knight to h3 is not a move. Queen to h1 and طيب شوف مهندس تقريبا بقدر ما النقلة منطقية الانجن يرفضها. That's a very reasonable move. I don't know why the engine keep refusing it. Rook to e8. أبو النور يقول rook to e8. Okay. Okay. Take. Check, goes here. Take, queen take, and take. No, take, king goes here. Take with a check, take here, then take here maybe. So, no, that's not a move. I tried. كيف الحال عمر؟ Queen to h3. I mean, queen to h3 is an option. I don't know, I eliminated it. Okay, no. Queen to h3 is not the move. Queen to h1 is not the move. Those are not the moves. After knight h3, etc. No, that's not a move. Queen to h3, no, it's not the move. Rook to d1. But rook to d1 is literally losing the rook with a check. كل الرخ بالرخ وبعدين كل الرخ التاني بالوزير. That's it. مراجعة أخيرة. So, that was the first move. Rook takes the rook with the queen. As simple as that. لغز جديد, let's go. It's a black to move, I believe. Yes, it's a black to move. What do we have here? القلعة بعد ياكل بالوزير بعد كل القلعة الثانية بالوزير. صح يا محمد ادم, واهلا اهلا بك في بث الالغاز. Rook then rook. Yeah. New puzzle. What do we have here? We have black to move, اللاعب الأسود. That's a pawn we can take. Should we take the pawn? Taking the pawn, of course, taking the pawn. Push and push. Or push, take and take, then I go here, you know. Eliminate the pawn, move on the way, and Durgan, and promote. We are faster than him. I believe I'm a push, but that's not the move. That's not the move. What about pushing the pawn? That's not the move. What's the best move here? King to g4. أراني سين. أنا أحب الألغاز. والله يا منى هو المشكل في ال Omar, K, you joined. How's it going? Let's solve some puzzles. Zeus. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much, my friend. Zeus. Okay, that's a weird name. Chuck Norris himself in my stream. أبو النور يقول كينج على d5. عاش أبو النور. Now what? Go here. That's it. Let's review it once again. So we take the pawn. That's the move, and we go here. If you try to eliminate this pawn, we are faster than him in eliminating and pushing the pawn. So that's it. New puzzle. Let's go. كينج على d5. صح يا سعد؟ صح. الملك في d5. صح يا ادم. هناك تأخير بسيط في البث. So if I push the pawn, if you take with the rook, I'll take with my queen with a check. That's option number 1. Check. Then push. Now this one is a little bit complicated. That's a little bit complicated. I really can't tell what's the best move here. I know my knight is under attack. Take and take with his queen, or there is literally, you know, some mate pattern here. I don't know. What's the best move here? What's your name? Only chess. How can I chess? Cyrus, how's it going? أبو نور يقول سوق البيدق. Let's push the pawn. Pushing the pawn is not a move. Push first. لا يا علاء الدين للأسف سوق البيدق ليست النقلة. I would push. Yes, Fabian. That's what I would do too, but it's not a move. بهاء الدين دريدي كيف الحال يا بهاء؟ It must be a knight move and then queen to e1 mate. Moving the knight where? Where Cyrus? ركز في الأرقام. queen على b6 تقول منى. يلا يا منى نجرب. لا يا منى ليست. queen على b6. b6 منى, that's b6. We can't play the queen here. Das is saying c8. I don't know, Das. Maybe that's a move. Knight move, Talal is saying. But Talal, where should we move the knight? Okay, أبو نور يقول مثلا زيادة على فكرة طلال العابد. Knight على f6. Knight على f5. Then checkmate with the queen. Give the knight. Knight can't move. If I move the knight, I will have this check. Then I go here. And check. If I move the knight, I will get checkmated. Guys. If I move the knight, I will get checkmated. آسف كنت أركز في الأبيض. لا عليك منى, لا عليك. Knight c6, I believe. Guys, if I move the knight, I will get checkmated. Queen c2 check, many checks eventually. Knight move with a check. Alright, so queen to c2. That's not a move. I also think it's a knight move. يا مجد المشكلة يا مجد انه لو حركنا الحصان بلعنا مات. Knight to f5 for example. Knight to f5. Check. Forced to go here. Check. If I go here, that's a mate. No. I go here. Check. I go here. I think it's knight to f5. لا ما في مات حصان يحمي. صح. So let's try knight to f5. That's the move actually. And we go here. And we take with the knight. لأنه رجع اللغز مجددا. Okay, knight to f5. عاش شباب. So knight to f5. I move here. And we take. Rook c8 for sure. No, it was rook to f5. Knight to f5. I'm so sorry. Knight to f5. Alright, Cyrus. عاش ابو النور. عاش طلال. عاش يا مجد. عاش يا مجد. صح يا مجد. مجد خزال تقريبا. لا ليست كشمت. صح. New puzzle. Let's go. What do we have here? It's white to move. Pushing the pawn. But that's not a mate. So I'm going to push the pawn. Rook. No. Go here, check, I go here. If he goes here, I go here. So king, check, I go here, rook, and king protect the pawn. So we go. No, that's not a move. That's not a move. That's not a move. I was trying to calculate. I was trying to solve this by myself, but it didn't work. Rook. King is not a move. Rook is not a move. That's not the move. And that's not the move. What's the best move here? Rook to d8. And Nadine is saying, alright, we can wait. No es fácil. I believe that's Spanish, right? Play every move. No. بهاء الدين يقول روك على d5. I mean rook to d5 attacking the pawn. عاش بهاء. يلا كمل بهاء. Now what? Rook to d5. Now what? Should we take the pawn? Or go for a check? Okay. Okay, now what? Okay, بهاء يقول king على d7. No, that's not a move. كل البيدق يقول مصطفى. Okay, let's take the pawn. That's it. عاش مصطفى. Okay, so pushing the pawn. King to d5. Taking the pawn. As simple as that. As simple as that. غريبة يعني ضبطت الألغاز على أصعب شيء. Okay. New puzzle and it is it's white to move. اللاعب الأبيض الشبيبة. White to move. We are under check. We go here. We have a lot of options. There is nothing, you know. There is nothing we can do to block. So we need to move the king. We don't have this. That's a move. That's a move. That's a move. That's a move. And that's a move. That's losing the bishop, so this is not the move, obviously. So it's gonna be this, or this. What's the best move here? طور الملك للأمام يقول مصطفى. كف طور الملك للأمام. تقصد كينج على بي 4 نخسر الفيل. كينج تو بي 2 نادين السين. Okay, king to b2. Now what? We attack the rook, then we go for this. Wow, wow. King to b2, attacking the rook. After he moves his rook or something, we take with the check, take with the rook, take here, and I believe we are having what? So I attack the rook. I think I will turn on the engine. I will turn on the engine. Yeah, I will turn on the engine. So. Okay. Alright. What's the best move here? What about this move? We take and take and take with the bishop, king's take. We are winning here? Okay. And that's it. Alright, okay. Let's move to the next one. هناك بعض اللاج شباب لأني شغلت المحرك الانجن. So I was just trying to understand the puzzle, you know. But you know, in a couple of seconds the stream will get back to normal. So new puzzle, and it is white to move. What do we have here? أخذت المقابلة الopposition صح يا مصطفى. That's what it was about actually. Why are the other options are wrong? I don't know. But when I get confused, I just turn on the engine after I solve the puzzle and try to understand what's going on here. Why that was the engine's move. Like for example on YouTube here we are having our friend Mustafa Kafka. He's saying أخذت المقابلة, that's the opposition, and he got a point. So you gave him two pieces. So you take with the rook, take with the rook, take with the bishop, take the bishop with his king. Then you will move your king, move his king, move his king, move his king, and you will have the opposition. Then you will infiltrate. You will infiltrate, you will eliminate the pawns, and you will promote. New puzzle, let's focus on this one. I believe that's a check, and it goes here. Then we take. So check. Or not. Check. Goes here and we win the rook. Check. And we win a rook. It's not it's not over yet. Push the pawn. He goes here. Check. No. What's the best move here? Push the pawn, he goes here, check, and he take, then what? We go here? I don't know. I don't know what's the best move here. I mean, the king moves at the beginning, but it's okay. Yeah, you will always get confused in puzzles. Don't push queen to c4. Queen to c4? Sorry, queen to c4? Ash. Okay. Again, so it's a check, take. Queen to c4, why is that? So you push the pawn. And if he moves, queen to c4. Can I turn on the engine in this one? Yeah, I will turn on the engine. Okay, so we said, okay. I will turn on the engine. I will be laggy for a couple of seconds, okay? So it goes here. Queen to c6. Now what? What's the best move here? Check. Okay. Doesn't he have a draw? Check. No, you block with your queen. Check. Okay. King. Alright. Queen. Alright. Check. You block with Rook. Alright. I believe that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Let's move to the next one. Yeah, I was lagging because I turned on the engine, you know, to understand the puzzle. It's white to move, I believe. It's white to move and we are under check. Of course it's... no, actually we can eliminate the knight by the bishop. I can take and take and dirgen. But if I take, he can promote. Maybe I go here. That's the move, actually. I can take. It was simple, actually. Just take, and that's it. Take, and that's it. No, Cyrus, I thought the same thing, Cyrus. I thought that's a, you know, perpetual, but it's not. It's not. Alright, so check and take with the king. That's the option number one. I push the pawn also can be a move. If you push the pawn, I'll take. Or take with the pawn, and I'm going to push. No, that's not a move. I take, and take. No, that's an endgame that you are not allowed to make a mistake in it. This is that kind of puzzles that you are not allowed to make a mistake in them. Take, and we will have a chain of 3 connected pawns. I take. No? It's not sneaking with your bishop and promote. What's the best move here? Take at h5. h5, you mean e4? Bishop takes as c5? No? Taking here is not the move. Taking here is not the move. Pushing the pawn is not the move. So this is not the move, this is not the move, this is not the move. Take the bishop, take here. Bishop maybe? So he cannot... What if you take the pawn? Saba. I can't solve this one. Alright, let's think. What do we have here? Bishop c5, not take the pawn. I mean, bishop to c5, and he takes. No, bishop to c5 is not the move. Bishop is not the move. Bishop c5 is not the move. القاضي يقول b4. جربتها didn't work. Maybe push on the pawn. Drew is saying pawn to g4. وابو النور يقول كل الفيل. تعال ناكل الفيل يا ابو النور. Okay. I don't understand. These are 3 connected pawns in the very middle of the board. Why would I give him that? I push. I take. Okay. So Taking the bishop. Taking the pawn. All right. So he can't follow. So take, and I mean the king can't stop the pawn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And you push. And take, and he cannot stop this and this. Alright? Alright. Yeah. Okay. Next puzzle, let's go. We have an opposition here. It's a black to move, by the way. اللاعب الأسود وليس الأبيض. Now what? At the end, you can make a passed pawn on the other side too. Yeah, that's why I turned on the engine after I solved the puzzle. I mean, I'm not just trying here to solve puzzles and, you know, just keep going and keep moving to the next one. I need to understand what did I solve with you guys, and yes, actually that's the point. You will make another passed pawn and the king cannot stop both pawns from advancing and promoting. Great. It looks scary though. Yeah, Majdi, I agree. What do we have here? Heyman is saying before عاش همين. Let's keep going. Now what? Before. Okay. سعود كيف الحال? كريم is saying before عاش. Now what? Take, push, take, no. Take with the king, then I push. So, I take, no, it's not the move. I go here. Then I take and I promote. Alright. Take. And I go here and that's it. That's it. I understood the idea. That wasn't that complicated. It's a black to move. What do we have here? Before it's easy. عاش كريم. كم تقييمك كريم؟ What's the best move here? As I said, that's a black to move. G5, queen to c2. That's a lot of options. Queen to c2. Queen to c2. Queen to c2 threaten this. Actually, that's a reasonable choice, but no. I had that feeling that it's more complicated that you know than that. Check take with the bishop maybe. No, check take with the king. By the way, I noticed that my knight here is hanging. And our position is a little bit scary. I mean, take and that there is a mate on one here. Maybe take? But take with a check. No, I cannot take. The bishop is guarding this pawn. What's the best move here? King to g1. Or queen takes at c3. Queen takes at c3 is a move, but I thought maybe I'm being greedy here. I'm being just, you know, the 1000 elo player. I am. King to g1, king to g8. Tobias is saying عبدو يقول g5. G5. G5 is not a move شباب. G5 is not a move. أبو نور يقول نايت على E6 and so near so Pangirizo G5 Queen F5 knight to G6 no so knight to E6 يقول أبو نور. Why not taken? So check, take, check I believe. Take with the check and he take here, then what? Mate in 1? No, that's not mate in 1. So check. He block or something. No, he take. What's the best move? King E6. King. You mean knight? هو يا مجد نورمالمون الحصان يرمزوا له بالكاء خاطر يبدا بالكاء. اما الانجليز عرفت خليو الرمز نتاع الملك كاء والرمز نتاع الحصان ان خاطر ما تنطقش الكاء في الديبي نتاع الكلمه. I mean I don't know. Check and he take then something. I don't have this because of the rook. Alright, so I'm going to take the pawn with a check, but that's not a move. Queen c6. If I take Queen c6, Queen c6, Queen c6, I lose my knight. I lose my knight. No, that's not a move. What's the best move here? Pangirizu, please explain. I'm trying actually. Abdelaziz يقول Rook على B7. Take the pawn. I did take the pawn. I did with the queen. I did. It's not a move. It's not a move. And that's not a move. So taking a pawn is not the option here. King takes. Ahmed Shushan, Ahlin Ahmed. King takes the pawn. No, that's not a move. Broken arrow, and then you will take his rook. We are trying here. Didn't work. Riley is saying rook to e2, bishop and rook. Rook to e2. No, that's not a move. But Riley, it was a very reasonable move actually. It will be a move of yellow, make a choice. He doesn't. Queen doesn't even have this because the knight so far still protecting this pawn. So I don't know. القلعة أسفل الجندي يقول حسين. No, that's not a move. أسفل الجندي. أسفل الجندي. No, that's not a move. ماذا يقول عبدو؟ يقول اف b7. اف فو اف. احنا في تونس نعيطوا البيشوب نعيطوا له فو. لا التحريكة للأسود يا عبدو. التحريكة للأسود. روك to b7. V star you're saying rook to f2. أيضا أبو النور مقترح. أبو النور واقعي جدا. روك to h2 if king take knight rook yeah. أقصد الجندي الذي تحت الملك. ترى استعمل المربعات والأرقام. king takes at e4. Okay, let's go. Rook at h2 is not a move. What about I go here? If king takes... That's weird. That's very weird. روك على جيتو. روك على جيتو يقول أبو النور. لا يا أبو النور، روك على جيتو ليست النقلة. روك to g7. Rook to b7. Please, rook to b7, okay? Rook to b7. That's weird. Why would we rook to d7 or b7? You are asking for rook to b7, queen takes, then what? Queen to e4, oh my god. Okay, queen to e4. Queen to e4. That's not the move. That's not the move, oh my god. That's queen to e4. That's the e and that's the 4. That's queen to e4, it's not the move. Okay. أبو النور أنت قلت روك على جيتو أبو النور على ما أعتقد. Take the pawn with the king. That's not the move. What's this position? That makes it too fast. هل فهمت مقترح أبو النور خطأ؟ روك على okay. So, one second. I'm sorry, guys. I need to understand مقترح my friend أبو النور. Rook to b7. Rook to b7. I don't understand. And take. لحظة. لا لحظة شباب. لحظة شباب. I can't believe this. اوكي شباب تشات التيك توك واضح ها اعتقد. طيب I don't understand this move. يعني ابو النور تقريبا قال روك على بي 7 تقريبا 10 مرات ثم ظننت انه لربما I don't understand. So what did we play here? What was the move here? Knight. Okay. Why not taken with a pawn? You push. And take with a check. And he goes here. And check. And bishop. Then you take. Who can see this line? Who can see this line? Alright. So according to Stockfish, taking the knight is not an option. So that was the move. Check, king goes here. Okay. What's going on if queen takes? take, check, check. Wow. Wow. Alright. أبو النور يعني بصدق هل كنت لترى هذه النقلة في مباراة يعني that was weird, very weird. Take with the bishop and you take the queen. Alright, let's go. جامد أبو النور. لو شافها فعلا، شافها أبو النور تقريبا يعني كررها تقريبا 6 مرات، لكن اعتقدت أنه أبو النور لا ارتبك، لربما ارتبك في المربع. But it was the move. Deflecting the queen was hard to see. Yes, Aaron, I agree. Yes, Aaron. Alright, new puzzle, let's go. Okay, what do we have here? It's white to move, by the way. اللعب الأبيض شباب. We have bishop can take the rook, and we have also some stuff. Check. Then I take with the check, take with the king, and I take. No, I don't trust this one. Maybe take. No. Queen to b4, panigirizo. Oh, insane. عبودة يقول بلايمي هذه دعنا نؤجلها الليلة، ليلة الألغاز يا عبودة. Pawn to c3, one step is saying. Deep dive is saying king, queen to b4. وأبو النور يقول لو مباراة رابط كنت أشوفها. Okay, it was an impressive move, not gonna lie. So what do we have here? Queen to b2 is an option. صح عبد العزيز. Okay. Queen to e6. Queen to e6. It's white to move, by the way. It's white to move. Queen to b4, queen to b2. Brahim Ersen is saying queen to b4. I agree. We are taking this file in this square. I'm with Ibrahim Eren. Alright, so let's go for this check. Okay. Not check. Or check. No, that's not the move. That's not the move. I thought that's the move, but it's not. Maybe it's a check? No? Checking goes here again. Alright. Yeah, queen to b4 was the move. Queen to b4 was the move. No, what's the move? Queen to e1. Queen to e1. Queen to e1, then, you know. Okay, queen to e1. No, queen to e1 is not the move. ماذا يقول المهندس؟ يقول queen على e1 أيضا. Queen to d2. that's an option. Yeah, that's definitely an option. So check. If goes here. Check, but king goes here. Check again, and goes here. Wait. Maybe it is take. Rook takes, then a check, then take. Or maybe it's a check with a pawn. No, that's not a move. Queen to d3. Queen to d3. Yeah, there is a latency in the stream, I'm so sorry. Wait. I think our friend on TikTok will lose the stream. I'm so sorry. Yeah, guys, I'm using my phone to stream on TikTok. I wish I can stay more with you. Okay, I believe I saved the stream for you guys. Now what? أبو النور يقول هنالك مات. يقول مات كوين على F3. Wait. So check. So let's analyze this once again. So it's a check and a check and a check. And if we go here, king doesn't have this, or this, or this, or this, or this, that's checkmate. I didn't see that. Not gonna lie, I didn't see that. New puzzle, let's go. Check. But we lose this, but we take the bishop. And we promote. So check. And we take and we promote. No? That will be enough. Okay. Okay. I can push. If take, I'll promote. That's it. That wasn't so complicated. So sometimes it will be so hard. Sometimes it will be not that hard. I take. And take and take and take. Wait, it's a black to move, right? Yeah, it's a black to move. Push on the pawn. Go here. Bishop. No. I push the pawn. Okay. اللاعب الأسود. Black to move. What's the best move here? Okay. I'm trying to calculate here. I'm trying not to guess. I'm trying to calculate. So if I push the pawn and you bring the bishop here, I'll take. If I push the pawn and you bring the bishop here, I go here. Then I try to challenge the bishop. If take, I will never promote. I take. The pawn is an option also. Should I take the pawn? Should I take the pawn? كل البيدق. أو سوق البيدق. Okay. سوق البيدق. I take and he take. Or I promote. It's not that. What's the best move here? Bishop, take, and I think that's a move. No, that's not a move. Oh, it's sacrificing the bishop. If he takes, we'll take the bishop. Yeah, it's a check. And he didn't take. Why not taking this pawn? So I take. Oh, no. Stop. Okay, we push the pawn. And we sack the bishop. Okay, let me turn on the engine. Okay, so I sacrifice the bishop. I understand. If taking the bishop, I will promote. Alright? Why not take the pawn? And I take. And he goes here. And I take the pawn. Because in the puzzle, after sacrificing the bishop, what was the king's move? What was the king's move? The king didn't even take the pawn. So he could take, and we take. And he push, take, goes here, you go here. Now he cannot push the pawn because the bishop is here. He's covered in this square. Alright, يلا لغز جديد, let's go. It's white move, اللاعب الأبيض شباب. كيف الحال يا جوكر؟ Alright. Now what? Oh, George, you joined. Hello, George. George, I believe it's 0500 in Egypt. Why you are still awake? Hi, George. Please, you're taking the pawn is wrong. I tried to analyze, you know, using the engine. So at least we can at least be sure of what are we solving. So now what? Now what? Maybe it's stalemate. No, Brahim, it's still, there is still pawns can be, you know, advance and stuff. I don't think a stalemate in that position was an easy choice. I think, I don't know. Hello, Nirmal. Bishop h6 take the king. Take the knight. Take the knight. So I take. That's what you guys are suggesting. Why are you awake at 0500 coming from? Yeah. Electricity went out and I woke up from the damn heat. I totally understand. So I'm a take, but that's not a move. Push, threaten mate. No, that's not a move. Check maybe? No, that's not a move. What's the best move here? Queen to d6. I tried it. Didn't work. Check at d6. Didn't work. All right. So pushing the pawn wasn't a move. Taking the knight here is not a move. Pawn to d6, we tried it, didn't work. Queen to c7. To c7. No, that wasn't a move. شباب هل رأيتم مقترح أبو النور؟ لأني لم أرى مقترح أبو النور بعد. كل بالفعل. No, we tried that, didn't work. Bishop at h6. That's not the move. Take and take, then what? Queen to d6 didn't work. Queen to d6 wasn't the move. c3. No, c3 wasn't. c3 is not a move. c3 is not a move. رحلة مهندس يقول أبو نور الآن يقول بيشوب على d2. بيشوب على d2. بيشوب على d2 ليست النقلة. بيشوب على f4. Taken the knight? Bishop b4. Bishop. Okay, of course. So check. And take and take. What about I push the pawn now? Check? No, it's not the move. Push. If take. Check and take. No. I put the pawn. If take, I'll take with a check. No, you cannot. It's a free knight, right? That's a free knight. That's a free knight. That's a free knight, right? Of course it's a free knight. مراجعة أخيرة. Okay. Bishop to f4. Who said bishop to f4? Yusuf Makudi, Indian live. A lot actually said bishop. Enma. Bishop f4. Yeah. And that's a free knight. That's it. Okay. It's a كل بالحصار. صح أبو نور. صح. So if I push this pawn, I am stopping this pawn from advancing. I'm taking from the king this, and this. If he puts the pawn, he's doing nothing. I will be able to push the pawn. If he take, I'll take. If he doesn't, I'll dirgen, and I will. So that's. I will explain. Then the answer will be wrong. Good God. I mean, what's wrong about this move, huh? What's wrong about this move? If I push the pawn, I'm stopping this pawn from advancing. And I'm taking from the king this and this. What's gonna be his move? It's gonna be king here, or here, or pushing the pawn. I don't know. Push? That's not a move. Push twice. And take. I go here. King goes here. And I go here. King goes here. I go here. No. I push the pawn. King goes here and I push. Maybe I go here with the king. Alright. Yeah, then I push. No, I don't. I push this pawn. No, I don't. Push. King. Hello, Oro. How's it going? It's been a while. Okay, so it's gonna be a move of the king because that's not the move and that's not the move. It's gonna be one of these three. King على d4. King to d4 is not a move. So it's gonna be this or this. Alright. حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Let's review it once again. So you push twice. I understand. You are challenging the pawn. It's gonna be take, or I will just go through you. Alright. So I take, king goes here. Opposition. Okay, this pawn is going nowhere. So this is a waste of a move. Why would you push the pawn? This pawn is going nowhere. Great. If I push the pawn, I believe the king will just... Okay, I will turn on the engine. Okay. King. Okay, the engine is thinking. Okay. Wait. Am I actually faster than him? I take the pawn and they keep going. I'ma take. Push. Okay. Push. I go here. King goes here. And you push twice. Push. King. Go here. Take. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He cannot stop the pawns from being promoted. Okay, now I understand. Yeah, you cannot stop to check for the everything that stop trying all the random and calculate. I'm trying, George, to calculate. I swear to God, I am. I just sometimes I don't understand why the engine is refusing my moves. I mean, they are not blunders, they are not mistakes, and I'm so sure they are not even inaccurate. Maybe it's not the best move, but still, it's a fine move, or I don't know. Hello, Michael. How's it going? So, now what? Now what? New puzzle. What do we have here? We have black to move. So check. King goes here. Check and you take with the pawn. That's not a move. I cannot take because the pawn is simply pinned. I can go here. Threaten what? Nothing. Check. Wait, I go with my king. If you take with a check, I take with the pawn. No. I go with my queen. If you take with the pawn, take here, that's losing my queen. That's losing my queen. It's not losing my queen. First of all, if you go here, this pawn cannot take. If you take with the rook, you'll take here. So queen? No, of course not. Yeah, because the rook can check me here. Alright. Let's do this once again. Maybe moving the king, so this pin cannot work on me anymore, but that's... Whoa. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Your calculation should find the move from the... Get gonna by trials and errors trying all the moves, brother. No, I'm trying to find the tactic. I'm trying. God. Queen to h5. I mean, I thought about it, but didn't work. Ah, George, that's sweet, George. Thank you. I had such a good chess tonight, you know, in that tournament. All our friends, you know, strong players. I was, you know, having very good games with him. Then Stone Cold Steve Austin slapped me in the face. He did like you that night when you joined that tournament. When I lost, I was winning 4 games in a row. So let's focus on this. شو رأيك بqueen على b3? Queen to b3. Queen to b3. That's not a queen to b3 actually. Queen to b3. Queen to b3. I understand actually. Queen to b3 check goes here, but Abu Noor, there is a small problems, which is the pawn take here, so. I'm so confused right now. I'm thinking rook check. I'm not so sure actually. Bx stop, rook to e6. I mean, it's a reasonable move, but no, that's not a move. Check. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Okay, God's will. God's will. God's will. God's will. God's will. Let's keep going. Check. And check. And take. Taking the pawn, maybe? No. Take with the check. Take with the... No. Take with the pawn and check. That's option number 1. What if check and take with the rook and take here and that's a check? Check. No, that's not a move. Buff. Okay. Pushing the pawn is not a move. Rook is not a move. Take the pawn is not a move. What's the best move here? Maybe it is queen to h5 right now and take And take? No. You cannot take. Maybe pushing the pawn? Maybe it is a queen to b3 now. But what if you push, you take? I believe that's the move. Alright, alright, alright. So check. Mate. It's not mate? It's not? It's not. It's not. So check and he hides here. Then that's losing his queen. So check. No. Let me review it once again. So check. Queen. Let me turn on the engine now. So check. King goes here. I believe that's the move. The engine is thinking. The engine is thinking. Okay, look at the engine zero. Right where I did, you know, draw my green arrow. All right. Let's solve a couple of more puzzles. We stop at 50, I believe. Yeah, I said we stop at 50, and now we made 30. We are so close. Now what? I don't have that. Knight. Threaten mate and 1. But that's not the move. I thought this is obvious. Do you see George? I mean, what? Why would I not play this move? It's a natural move. You know, and he's a threaten nothing. He doesn't have a fork. He doesn't have. I go here. If take here, that's a mate. I go here. If take the rook, guess what? It's a mate. So why would I not play this move? It's a fine move. سهيل النوري صباح الخير. كيف الحال؟ Alright. Rook to f8. I mean, obviously. But no, that's not the move. After a battery, it's gonna be just a, you know, sack, take, and checkmate. But no, that's not the move. Queen to h4 instead. Exactly. 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 Of course. No. No. It has to be king to f4 because I suggested it. But not king to h4, which is the same thing. Now what? Now that move. Great. Should I go here? This? Take with a check. What's the best move here? I go here. If I take with a check and you block, then what? I don't know. What's the best move here? What's the best move here, guys? This is like trying to guess AI moves. I don't know, Richie. I'm trying to calculate, but you have to know that you are dealing with I don't know, class D player mind. Okay, now what? Peter, how's it going? منى الغربي تقول منين السيد؟ من تونس. عسلامة منى، صباح خير. برسك الأربعة متاع الصباح، شبيك فايقة؟ شخصيا أنا بروف والحال صيف قريش. Now what? Knight to the F. You take with the pawn, I'll take with the check, block with the rook, then I go for this check and the block, check. Okay. No, that's not a move. It's not the rook, it's not the rook. It's not the rook. King to g2. Why is that? Why king to g2? Rook to g1. I tried that. Okay. هيا نطبق ملا عايشك منا شكرا. منا غربي يسوي في الكري. عايشك منا شكرا. So take with the king, then I bring the rook. If check, no, that's not gonna. Knight to f3 threat mate. Knight to f3 threat mate. Knight to f3 threat mate. Why didn't take? So taken. That's winning a rook, right? No. Take with the check. Take here. Then I take here. Take with the king. I'm so confused right now. Very confused. Taking the queen is not a move. Taking the rook is not a move. Take the rook. Take with the queen. Knight to f3. Queen takes at f3 and rook to g8. Pin the rook. I have a question. I have one question. That's a free queen. I can't take it. عندي واحد في التيك توك قال لي تحكي بالرسمي انت تو. والله عنده حق. I mean, look at this. That's a queen that you can take with the knight. But I was thinking about where is the catch here? It was. So that was the move, but I don't understand this one. I will turn on the engine. Okay, what's going on if he takes here? Alright, the engine is thinking. So you take with the check, then he blocks with the rook, and then you put pressure on the pin piece. Alright, so what happened here? He didn't take. Instead he played this move, and that was a free queen. You take it with the knight. But I was thinking about, is that this? No. Is that this? No. It was just taking the queen with the knight. I didn't see that. قديش إلو متاعك؟ بون وصلت بريسك 1700 من بعد طحت. أنا تبر المومو 1500 وحاجة. الإلو متاعي في اليوزر نيم متاعي الكونت متاعي معناتها ديجا في التيك توك غاديكا. Alright, new puzzle, let's go. It's a black to move. I mean, if I play this move, I'm protecting this and this. Check, but that's losing the knight after this check. I don't understand how exactly I'm winning this. I push. Check. I go here and he takes. But I keep going here. No, I thought you play king here just in case. If you take, you keep pushing the pawn and he cannot, you know. Knight. I am under attack. I go here. Come on. I keep pushing. I am under check. Knight. It's a check, right? So it's gonna be this, or this, or this, or knight. It's not blocking with the knight. It's not this, it's not this. That's the move. No, stop. Why this move? غطي بالحصان. جربت غطيت بالحصان يا ابو رفضها. Push the pawn. I tried to cover with the knight in order to protect this pawn and take the square just in case if he tried something. Alright, I'll turn on the engine. Why this is the best move? What's happening if I block with the knight? Knight. Okay. Rook. Push. Rook. Knight. King. King. Okay. Check. Take the pawn. Okay. We keep going. Check. I don't protect the pawn. It's a draw? No, it's not. Check. Take. Check. Yeah, it's a draw actually. It's a draw. Okay, now. So. How moving a king? You know, escaping a check. Instead of blocking with the knight, just moving the king. Is responsible for all this. So it's gonna be winning if you move the king. It's gonna be draw if you block with the knight. Anyway. Alright. New puzzle, let's go. What do we have here? It's white to move. Alright. Check. No. Check. You won't have this. That's his only move, so I'm going for this check, but that's not the move. What's the best move here? Okay. What if queen here? I'm taking this, he cannot take. He doesn't have this because of the pawn, he doesn't have this because of the queen, but he goes here. So check. Check. Pushing the pawn twice. He can't take your bishop. No, he cannot. Take with the check. Take with the king. Nah. I don't know. I'm so confused. What's the best move here? I tried queen to d6, didn't work actually. Take with a check if he takes my bishop. Losing. Was it inevitable to lose the queen right there? Alright, so it was. And check. I will turn on the engine here. What if he just played this move? It's losing something. Alright. Check. Check. King. I'm not convinced that you are losing the queen anyway. Check. Check. Take. And take. So the engine here is being full of shit. The engine told you, okay, I lost the queen, yalla. Let's suicide with the queen. No. That's not true. You still can keep the queen. You'll tell me, yeah, but you are losing anyway. Yeah. I'm not so sure that and especially in the end game, I don't trust that my opponent will play the best moves. So, Why would I jump with my queen directly to the death? This is bullshit. New puzzle, let's go. It's a black to move. It's a black to move, yes. This pawn cannot move. What do we have here? When you turn on the engine, you are lagging. Yeah, I know. Lichess's engine is so strong. محرك ليتشيس رهيب جدا. The engine of Lichess is Stockfish 16. God, so fucking scary, that engine. I'm using on chess.com Torch 2. Very good engine, but no. I cannot take with the pawn because the pawn is pinned. I put the pawn if you take with the bishop and no, that's not a move. That's not a move. Go for the checkmate. With what? With what? You are playing with black, by the way. You are playing with black. عبد الهادي العب يا حبيبي. It's puzzle يا عبد الهادي. الغاز ليست مباراة. What nationality are you, bro? From Tunisia. Hello, Julio. Okay. God, I'm so sorry, guys. I clicked by mistake on that stuff. I go here and take. I cannot take. I push. I push the pawn, I believe. King. Push. King. First of all, that's the whitest king. First of all. Okay? That's the white king. Alright. This is my king. King. And I push. Or I take. I take. I keep pushing. Okay, I'm going to push the pawn. I swear to God if it's not the correct move. Okay. So it's not taking the pawn, it's not pushing the pawn, it's not pushing the other pawn. Pushing the pawn if take maybe? Okay, what the fuck do you want, Stockfish? What the fuck do you want, Stockfish? That's not the move. That's not the move. Taking the pawn is not the move. Pushing the pawn is not the move. What's the move, bro? Yeah, that's enough. Yeah. I will review this one once again. So, you attack the rook, and you take. Yeah, and you go here. I mean, he cannot take this pawn because it's a light square pawn, and that's a dark square bishop. If he goes here, you'll simply take. So you just go here. Actually, it makes sense. Yeah, you just go here and life is good. Alright, I know I said we stop at 50. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm now just being an idiot. I mean, I just keep wondering why I'm not seeing these moves. Let's solve this one. That's a good point, George. Okay, now what do we have here? We can push. If push, take and take and take, but he take and take, and we are going to promote first. So we push the pawn, but that's not a move. Should I push and he take? No. Should I go with my king here? No. Why not? I push the pawn. If take... Wait. Let me calculate this. I push the pawn. If take here, I'll take here. I'm a push, but that's not the move. The point is to promote! Okay, so... I push the pawn. If take here... No. I push the pawn. If take, I'll take with my king. No. I go with my king here. That's not the move. I push the pawn. What's the best move here? I don't understand. King and take. Why would I lose this pawn? I go here. I go here. No, that's not a move. I don't have this. His king is taken from me. These 3 squares. Push on the pawn, and he take. No. So it's not pushing the pawn. It's not pushing the pawn. It's not pushing the pawn. It's not pushing the king. لا يا أبو النور، ليس مربع الاتش، ليس بيدق الاتش. E6 is easy. E6 easy. E6? Okay, I'll be surprised if it is E6 because this is just losing the pawn, right? وطن يقول easy. Actually, that was the move. Thank you, George. Alright. I go here. If go here, push the pawn. If take here, I'll take. No? I mean, isn't he just push? No, that's not a move. Okay, I push the pawn and he take and I take. Then he will move and he will dirgen before me. He's faster than me, I believe. He's not? I push the pawn. If he take, I'll take. I'm a push and take. I push and he take. I push take. No. Go here. Go here. Go here. He's faster. He's not. He's not. Yeah. I take and he push and I push and he push and I push and he push and I push. Okay. Okay. اختي جميلة. Alright. 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 I believe these are 30 puzzles. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Another 9 puzzles and we will solve 50 puzzles. So what do we have here? What do we have here? It's a black to move, by the way. Should I push? King. And he goes here. And I go here. Say again. I go here and he goes here. And I go here. So that's the move. That's no. No. Push. Great. Next. I take and he take. Then I go with my king here. If he goes here, there is nothing I can do. I really believe in taking this spot. And he doesn't have this check. So I'm gonna take. No, that's not the move. I take here, king takes. Then I go here. Okay. King or king? King, king, king. No. No. king, and he infiltrate. I push. King to f6. I tried that. I mean, that's the only move I saw. All right. تصبح على خير يا حبيبي يا بنو تسلم. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? All right. أمين مجيد أهلين، كيف الحال يا أمين؟ كيف الحال أمين؟ D3. أمين لا، اللاعب الأسود يا أمين. D3. No, that's not the move. مايوري كيف الحال؟ صباح الخير. Resign is brilliant. It's puzzle. Puzzle يا مهدي. King to e6. Alright. That's the move actually. So king doesn't have this or this or this. I agree actually. I put the pawn. Nah. I push this maybe. What's the best move here? Push twice? That's an option. I push, if take, and take. Maybe I go here. And if he goes here, I'll take. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Now what? Black to move, so I will just push the pawn, I believe. And take. I don't. King. Check, and he goes, oh. So check. No, it's not check. Take with the, no, it's not taken with the pawn. King. Now what? Check. That wasn't the mate, right? Ah. Alright. White to move. Are you telling me that the black is having all this and I am having 3 connected pawns and the king is already infiltrating and, you know, taking everything, and I am winning this position? I'm gonna take that and take that. No, I'm not. King. Now what? Push twice and take. Wait, why he didn't take this pawn? Take, then push, dirgan, I think. Push, no, I don't. King. I don't understand anymore what's going on here. No? What's the move here? What's... It's not pushing the pawn. It's not king. Push. And push, and I will have my queen. So let's go. And that's it. Wait. Check. And that's it. واو عثمان مراد كيف الحال؟ صباح الخير. Alright, that's the last puzzle I will solve. I mean, I'm so overwhelmed. So it's a check and take and then take and take, then I will just push the pawn, take and take, then I go here, take this pawn and push this pawn and promote. Taking the rook, then push the pawn. No, it's not pushing the pawn. So I have to go here, 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 here. Is it like, what is your ear? And I will tell you, here it is. You know what? No, it's not even that move. So it's not pushing the pawn and it's not king here. What's the best move here? Get the fuck out of here. Is it? Is it? So it's not this and it's not this. And it's not pushing the pawn. What's the fucking best move here? King here, for example? That's not the move. That's not the move. That's not the move. What's the best move here? Oh, pushing twice. Why didn't take en passant? Okay. أي صحيح أمين دز مرتين. You push twice. Alright. And you take. No, you don't. Check. Check. No. This. Okay. Okay. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Alright. That's enough. That's enough. How many puzzles did we solve? And 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41. No, that's enough. That's enough. Good God. You need to get... Yeah, I will just stop right here. And George, take a look at... well, lately you know that I'm streaming twice. I'm split on the stream, you know. So tonight's stream, the first one, we made a tournament. I played some good chess. Then I started like usual, you know. Not gonna lie, when I was winning on a row, I was playing some good chess then. When as I said, when I got slapped by Stone Cold Steve Austin, I lost the motivation and I started to play like shit. Anyway, thank you guys for joining both streams. If you guys joined the both streams, if you guys just joined the puzzle stream, thank you very much for joining me in solving some streams. And I wish, you know, that these puzzles are trying to help us improving, especially the end game is a very important phase in the game. Actually, it's the only phase that we are looking for when we are starting a game, and it's the only phase that you are not allowed to make mistakes in it. Sometimes you will make a mistake in the opening, but in the middle game you will find a tactic to win a piece, or even if you are down a piece you will get back your piece and stuff. But in end game sometimes it's gonna be one mistake and you just resign. Anyway, شباب التيك توك تصبحون على خير. شكرا للي انضموا وعملوا لنا هكا فولو اكسترا. Alright YouTube, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night everyone. Thank you guys.